Ethan, welcome back to Jersey Road. We're sat in front of a very nice photo from Wembley back in May. Take us through what it felt like at the moment.
So yeah, it was just elation at that point. After having 2 seasons pretty much back to back, all the injuries suffered and all the travelling and obviously the first loss in the playoff final. And yeah, I think everything was kind of just released once that final whistle went, and everything just felt more than worth it to finally be getting promoted.
And next to it, we've got the Brentford badge next to the Premier League badge. Brings a smile to your face every time you see that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what we've been working for. When I signed, that was one of the first things that the club said to me, which was the aim. And all the players have been on board, and we've been working every day to try and get that Premier League status, and to do it in my second season here. It's a really big achievement. First time the club's playing, and since it's been called the Premier League, and yeah, we're all delighted to be in there for next season.
And so much has been made of your journey, Dulwich Hamlet, to the Premier League. Do you ever sit back and think about that?
Yeah, a couple of days after the final, I did have a little think. It's been a real journey, spending so many years at Dulwich Hamlet and then going to Forest Green in the non-league as well. It has been a really scenic route, but I've enjoyed every step of the way, and experiencing the different levels, and I think the progression's been kind of a gradual progression. So gradually I've just risen, and yeah, really proud to be here.
You talk about that gradual progression. After the end of the season, Ivan felt he'd completed the championship. Given finishing third and then promotion, is that a sense in the group itself that it was the time that the championship had been completed by the group?
Yeah, I think you could definitely say that. To finish 3rd consecutive seasons is a really big achievement. We did want to finish as high as possible, but there were some other really good teams in the league. But I think two finishes of that high just shows the quality that we have, and the kind of the progression the club's made previously, where we always finish in the top half, but maybe not the upper echelon. So to just break into the promotion spots and to be hovering there throughout the season shows a real progression from the club.
And getting to the Premier League isn't the end of the journey, isn't it? This group, you yourself, don't want to just be in the Premier League. You want to add to the Premier League. Yeah,
definitely. Getting there's one bit, but the next point is we need to try and solidify ourselves there. We know it's going to be difficult. We've seen what can happen to other clubs, but we've got a big belief in what we do here and the way we play and the way we do things, and we know that if everyone works to their optimum, that it will give us a great chance of doing that.
And your personal rise as well has included international recognition for Jamaica. Obviously, you didn't go away with the group this summer, but that must be another little feather in the cap for you personally.
Yeah, it's a really proud thing for me and my family. Everyone's really delighted for me getting my first cap when we played out in Austria. Obviously the game didn't go to plan, but it was a really good experience, and something that a different kind of experience that I've had to kind of club football, and something that I'm really looking forward to being a part of again.
And taking it back to here, what's the first few days of training been like?
Yeah, it's been tough, but it's good to see everyone again. Everyone's coming back as well. Still a few players to come back, but just to get back in after achieving promotion last season, and yeah, the spirit in the camp's really high and the mood's really high. So yeah, we're looking forward to keep on working, and we're working towards the first game of the season now.
And it's a good first game of the season to have Arsenal at home and with the fans back.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's really big to be in the Premiership now with the fans going to be at the stadium. Delighted for them as well. They've had a long wait, been away from the grounds for so long, and for them to be able to be back in full force it's going to be a great experience for both players and the fans, I think.
And we saw at Wembley and with that Bournemouth semi-final, just how good they'll be next year.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they gave us that extra 10% in both of them games, and yeah, they helped us every step of the way. And you know, we heard them from minute 1 to minute 90. So yeah, really looking forward to having them back in full force.